Margate, and I'm with Charlotte again.
Woo, woo, woo,
It's been a year.
One whole year.
Nearly exactly. I think it probably will be exactly, almost.
Yeah.
We thought we'd sit down again, and we're going to talk about clothes. I think we're going to just have a bit of a general chit chat because we always have really deep, like DMCs, heart to hearts.
We do. What's a DMC?
A deep, meaningful chat.
This year, you've got a new site, I've got a new site.
Yeah, so Charlotte relaunched. I feel like so much has happened. You've had a baby!
I have had a baby.
And not just any baby. She's honestly the most gorgeous baby. I don't feel that she ever cries.
No, she does cry.
I mean, I'm not here all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
but you could be.
despite popular belief, I'm not here.
No, she is a good baby. I do feel like I've been quite lucky. She's quite chilled.
Yeah, she is gorgeous.
But they do require attention 24 hours
I
a
was
day,
gonna
7 days a week.
I was going to talk to you about how you've had to adapt since having babies, especially work and being self-employed. Like,
yeah.
Has it been a big adjustment?
Well, it was interesting because Charlotte, who I did run Betty with, we decided to consciously uncouple. But she gave me some advice and she said, if you're going to have, not if you're going to have a baby, because I was already pregnant by this point, so it was kind of like, when you have the baby, you need to not work. Just don't even try, because it's when, and I've spoken to a lot of mums about this, when your attention is torn, that's when the tension and torn, and that's when it happens. So for example, when I did go back to work, there was a few times where I was looking after June and trying to do work, and that's
you can't
when
put your best into either.
Yeah.
And you'll put like spreading.
I mean, you know, and you've not even had children. There we go.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
It's when you put your fingers in too many pies and you can't dedicate the right amount of time to anything.
Yeah, so you know, June wanted something and work wanted something, and it just neither job was getting done well. So I was being a bad mum and I was being a bad worker. So that was really good for me to kind of learn that lesson. When I'm looking after her, I'm just looking after her.
Yeah.
My phone's somewhere else. I don't want to say it puts everything into perspective, but it does give you another driving force.
Yeah.
And kind of time spent away from her has to be time well spent. It is good for kind of time segmenting.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's what I always.
When it's going well, that's when it's going well, and there are days where it does not go well.
Yeah.
And
you're quite open with it, I think, on social media, which is refreshing.
yeah, I hope I'm not too open because I don't want
but
people to come on and be like, oh.
You're not, but I think there's a nice balance. Like, you're someone I watch that makes you feel good, but then you don't. You know, it's not like.
Yeah.
Completely smooth sailing, but not in a way that you're whinging or you're ungrateful.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to be a whinger.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like everything you talk about is in a constructive way or in a way that someone can take something from it without being like, oh, she's off again.
Yeah, she is unfollow, which is fine if you want to unfollow me, Liv. That's fine.
I mean, I just wanted approval for it. That's all. That's all.
But yeah, I think that's the key as well is being quite open. I was talking about PMT on Instagram stories and the amount of messages I had from people being like, oh, you get it too. And I'm like, hell yeah, I get it.
No.
Yeah, not that I'm just going to start talking about periods all the time on the internet, but
you know, like we all get it. Like, I think that's one of the first things we spoke about when I walked in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I've got spots all over my chin. We both felt a bit like emotional, and then your period comes and you're like, that was it.
That was it. Every month.
That was it.
Jack goes, do you think it might be? And I go, what?
No, Joe says this. He's like, it's so weird. You feel like this because you feel like this the same time every month. And I'm like,
don't even go there.
He didn't. But then I'm like, you're so right. You're so right.
But they can't know that.
Yeah, you're like, no, you're wrong. Like,
yeah.
No, I never feel like this.
I know. Fine.
Let's talk about clothes quickly.
Okay, fine.
I feel like we're otherwise just going to carry on. But
yeah, too much soul searching.
Found myself. You've bought some great things over the past year. This is the last time I looked in your wardrobe.
Well,
a year ago.
Yeah, I don't think much excitingness has happened as a normal year because, so you came in January, so then February, March was spent in Jersey. XXL. To the point where the maternity clothes work and then they just get too tight. Everything just gets like... and you just get uncomfortable. So, and then what nobody else tells you about is after you've had the baby.
Oh yeah.
Nobody tells you about that bit.
Oh yeah, what do you...
Like, because you come out of hospital, you still look pregnant, like 6 months pregnant. Not even...
And you're like, what?
Yeah, so you... and then, what I found most difficult is life with a baby, not just in general, but your eating is terrible. So you don't... Well, some people might kind of be like Kim Kardashian.
You were very organised though before you had to. I remember you making like 3 lasagnas or something and freezing them, and I was like...
That was the biggest lifesaver. We used to have dinner even at 2 a.m, me and Jack, just to feel normal.
Yeah.
Because the first 6 weeks are just crazy.
Yeah.
But beautiful. But you are just figuring each other out. Like,
Yeah.
June was like, who are you two? And we were like, sorry, where's your manual? So sometimes, you know, you'd have got through the day and be like, right, we're ready to eat now. Oh, it's 2 a.m, but we'd still eat. So that was amazing. But then I did a lot of kind of, with Jack being away as well, a lot of kind of snacking of like sugary things. So I haven't quite got back in my old clothes. But I also feel like my old clothes aren't so me anymore. Which is interesting.
That's an epiphany.
Yeah.
A sartorial epiphany.
Yeah, very interesting. And also, and then you do different things with a baby. There's a lot of on the floor action. So like you're like like you came as soon as you came here, you were on the floor. Yeah. And you had a great outfit for that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No.
Yeah. But if you haven't got a stretchy denim on, you
ain't
going on the floor.
And then I was like, no, not today.
Well, the lengths of things have definitely got longer. Because if you're on the floor, like.
Yeah.
Hanging out with babies.
With a child,
yeah. There's a lot of this going on. I do this to June a lot. Yeah. But anyway, so what have I bought? Dungarees.
Oh.
Because I couldn't wear dungarees when I was pregnant. I wanted to do the whole Kirstie Allen dungarees. But
this is what you think when you think of, like, my mum was saying she wore dungarees.
I think you have to be quite petite or realise that you're going to look a little bit like a truck. So I was so excited to wear dungarees again.
These are great.
And these are great for having a baby. Firstly, for your phone in here.
In your pocket.
I do like a pocket, but they're cord and gone right for the crotch there. So I bought these in black as well. They're from Topshop.
They're great.
I love them. If Topshop, if you want to do these any other colours, any other fabrics, I will buy them all.
They are really good.
Yeah, they're really good. And most importantly, you can, machine washable.
Oh.
These are things I look for nowadays.
Should we talk about this? I think we should, because I'm desperate to hold it, desperate to wear it.
It's so soft, isn't it? This is a cardigan. Is it a coatigan?
I mean, I'd wear it as a cardigan, but I think depending on the season, you could wear it as a coatigan.
Yeah, a coatigan. What was the replacement headmaster on Harry Potter called? Not Dumbledore. Oh, Dolores Umbridge.
Yeah.
That is my only concern, is that I look like Dolores Umbridge when I wear it. Like, is it a bit too much pink?
No.
So this is by a company called Stalf, which is made in Lincolnshire, which is where I'm from. Ooh. I think Paris, who set it up, she emailed me a long time ago, and she said, would I maybe, did she say I don't know, I don't know why I'm trying to remember this really insignificant detail of the story, but basically she emailed me, and I knew they're based in Market Raisin, which is about 20 minutes from where I was born. And it's quite a sleepy farming town, so for her to kind of set something up there was quite bold. But they do really amazing pieces, and it's all handmade in their studio. So I think that's really nice as well. So I love this.
UK based and that's beautiful.
Look, I'm just doing this. Obviously I'm not going to mention anything new without mentioning Free People. I wanted to not talk about Free People. I can't not.
I can't always manage.
So their jersey, how would you even explain this?
Like Brandy Melville.
Oh yeah, okay.
Jersey,
but it's like paper weights.
It's so light, but it's so
paper
soft.
weight. That's not really a thing, is it?
Paper light.
Paper light, yes.
Maybe.
What you'd like to do in a dream scenario, go up into your parents' attic and then find all their band t-shirts from the 70s that are pre-worn.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody, but it's never happened to me.
No.
And Queen was one of, I remember when I was 16 and basically all our friends' parents kept going on holiday when we took our GCSEs.
Rude.
Irresponsible. So I might have had a house party, and then my friends, we just kind of, my 3 best friends when I was at school, we all just kind of lived there for about 2 weeks, and we just used to put Queen records on and dance around the garden really cool. With duvets as capes.
God, you were cool. Do you know what I did on the way down here actually? I fell into a T-Rex hole.
I wondered what you were going to say.
And I just started watching Mark Bolan interviews on the way down, because I was and then I was watching one with, what's his name, Mickey Finn, that was in the band with him, and he was talking about how he first met Mark, and he was he came and he had a cape on, and I was like, wow.
Maybe we should bring capes back.
Maybe that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You heard it here first.
Capes, 2018. One more Free People thing.
Yeah.
I've limited myself to 2.
You're so controlled.
I know. And I've not ironed this, so...
Just have to shut your eyes and imagine what it looks
like. So if you go back
to... It's not creased.
Well, some people might wear it like this, but I'm obsessed with ironing. Or steaming. If you go back to the video that we did together last year, I had 2 new Free People dresses. What are they called? The Fable dress?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, then the Fable brought out its trendier sister, which is the dress, but in jumpsuit version.
The Fable jumpsuit, one might say.
But it's not called the Fable jumpsuit online.
What's it called?
The jumpsuit? I'm unsure.
Oh.
But it's, yeah, the most flattering
That's
thing.
gorgeous.
Because one thing after having a baby, you're a bit like, who am I? Sometimes when you have to go to events
Yeah.
or weddings and things. But this
It's gorgeous.
This saw me through Christmas. Should I hold it up again?
Can
like
do.
this?
That is beautiful.
And again, you can pop that in the washing machine on 40.
Oh,
But yeah, Free People strike again.
that is
So
gorgeous.
yeah, I
like
love that.
It's got a nice and low neck, but you can pop it up if you're a bit more like conservative.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. So that's been nice in the winter to wear with a cream coat. But then in the summer, just with some sandals.
Little basket.
But this is my new favourite bag.
Oh,
which is this
I
one.
love it.
It's like
It was a hat.
this is my new favourite bag. Do you like it? It's from a shop called A Small Home, or The Small Home. I think it's A Small Home. And she just does really nice bits and bobs. Like does nice earrings,
That's great.
nice slippers, nice bag. I just really like
That's
it.
really
And
cool.
then
With a nice little striped top and jeans.
just put your phone in it.
Everything is for the phone.
Yeah, there we go.
I love
Off we
it.
go. But sometimes I just want a small bag and I don't want to carry loads of
Yeah.
rubbish around. And then the other thing, before we get onto beauty, is headbands.
Oh yeah, I saw this on your stories and
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm obsessed with them.
I love this. I love the stars. And where's this one from?
Anthropology. It's the only place for headbands.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe somebody can tell me
Just
about
the
some
only
other
place.
places. But I just love it. And I have like 3 or 4 from Anthropology now, and one of them I use in the bathroom just to
It's great for taking makeup off as well.
yeah, but I feel really glamorous in it.
Yeah.
Because
that's what it's there for.
sometimes that's what you need on a January. And then the other thing that I have got quite into this year is toiletries.
Beauty. I
Yeah.
feel like when we last met, we were talking a little bit about beauty, but you are now an established
I'm just
beauty maven.
because I didn't leave the house for quite some months. I did leave the house. I made sure I went for a walk every day. But you know, I don't know. There's something about indulging in yourself once
Yeah.
you've had a baby. You don't quite have as much time. I might have been late to the party with yeah, I was, wasn't I?
No, you weren't.
I was late
This
to
is
the
a very
party.
new launch.
But this toner is the best thing ever.
It is bloody great.
I use this in the evening because it's got 5% acid. And I heard from, we were talking, I'm going to pronounce this right, yeah? Caroline Hirons.
Yeah, here is Hirons.
Hirons?
Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
oh man, I got it wrong, didn't I?
Yeah,
But she said, because we were talking about natural beauty, which I am very concerned about, you know, what I'm putting into my body and things like that. But she said sometimes you do need the right chemicals.
Yeah.
So not a load of junk on your face, but you know, acid can
Something
be.
that's going to help
Yeah. So
draw out.
I use this in the evening and I love it. I
It's
just feel
really
like
good.
it gets me squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Don't know why I just did that voice. I mentioned this brand last time, didn't I?
Yes. Oh yeah, because on the way home I went and bought all of it.
Oh yeah, you
I was
did.
literally on the train. I was like, right, that, and I did it.
Magic Organic Apothecary. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I salute you because that's a mouthful.
But this proves that I'm loyal to brands.
Yeah.
I am very brand loyal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
First of all, last time I think we looked at their bath.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oil.
Yeah, because I got that and I was like,
Oh, so it turns out I shouldn't have been using it because apparently if you're pregnant you're not supposed to use peppermint oil.
oh.
But this facial oil,
Ooh.
because I was feeling a bit dry with my moisturiser, and then this every
Also
night.
rose hip. Also it's a lot rosy.
Yeah, so what we've got there, rose hip, damask rose, yarrow and geranium.
Can I give it a whiff?
Yeah, it smells nice, but it doesn't smell like blow your mind
Oh,
away
that's nice though. 'Cause it's not too.
It's
like,
not
heavy.
overpowering, yeah, because at night time you don't want to be smelling like that. And then this, which is my second bag of their mineral soak, Himalayan sea salt, lavender pine and cardamom. But yeah, just making those baths dreamier and dreamier.
I love it.
And then I have 2 more things. This you're gonna have to pronounce for me.
L'Occitane. I
They-
think.
Rifle Paper Company have illustrated it. It kind of needs to go this way, doesn't it? Hand cream, and their hand cream's amazing anyway.
It's really good. It's really lovely
And
stuff.
this time of year, you need to be hand creaming.
Do you know what? I was with my mum and I think I touched her hand and I was like, ooh.
Your hand is really soft.
Yours are really soft. But I said,
Do you think?
yeah, I said that to my mum. I was like, your hand's soft. She was like, hand cream. I was like, witchcraft.
One last thing, which is The old Tilbury.
The old Shazza Tills.
Honestly, like, I was so late to the party. My first bit of Charlotte Tilbury was last year. This is Wonderglow, and...
I haven't used that in a really long time. I feel like you're going to reignite it.
Can't stop making noises about it. But you know, in the summer when you've had a little bit of sun, that's what I just feel we all need right now.
I think everyone looks a little bit better.
Yeah, can we stop doing videos in January? Yeah. But in the summer when my skin has like been sun-kissed, I can just put this on and not put any foundation on.
The dream.
And just leave the house. Currently I'm wearing this, concealer, 2 types of foundation powder.
This is me.
And that's it really. I've not been that spent. I mean, I have been spendy. But
June is a very well-dressed baby as well.
Yeah, sure. I mean, she's looking great.
She is, like, I mean, if you don't follow Charlotte for some unbeknown reason, check her out because there's some cute baby pictures.
Baby clothes shopping is, like, the most fun thing in the world.
I struggle to walk through any shops that do it now because I'm like, I'll just get June something, and then I'm like...
You have, like, a big sartorial influence on June.
I mean... I think we could literally sit here and record all day and talk all day.
Yeah.
But
and also January isn't my shoppiest month.
I know.
But I was doing my roundup for the year and my highlights of 2017, and I noticed it was a year, and I basically emailed Liv and was like, "Wanna come round?" ?
And then before she had time to reply.
She actually didn't reply. She just knocked on the door with a camera.
Today and I was like, "Hi." I like watching these chatty videos. So. Maybe this isn't an inside the wardrobe, maybe this is just an inside the mind of.
Or just,
inside the house of.
Yeah, welcome.
But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Check Charlotte out, and I will see you next week. Yay! Bye!